Good afternoon, students. In previous classes, we have studied Unit 1 and Unit 2, right? Today, we are going to do Unit 3, Poem Run, and its exercise. Next class, we will see the Nasruddin aim and its exercise. Okay, so run. Run means moving fastly, right? Runs means moving fastly. So, let's see the poem. So, we are going to enjoy this poem. Yes. What I will do, I will read it and I will explain it after. So first I will read it. Away from the city and into the sun. Away from the city and into the sun. Out to the country, run, run, run. Out to the country, run, run, and run. Run in the raindrops, run beneath the trees. See here, apostrophe and neath is written, that is beneath. Okay. Run little races with each little breeze. Run little races with each little breeze. Run down the hillside, run up the lane, run through the meadow, then run back again. Run and be merry, although the day, run to the country, away, away. So let's see the poem. Away means moving away, means somewhere far from one point, that is away from the city. So we are moving away from the city, we are not in the city, we are just moving away from the city. Okay, then and into the sun. So into the sun means sunlight is there, so we are moving away from the city in a sunlight, so in a daytime. Okay, out to the country, run, run, run. We can go out to the country also, we can go out to the city also. Let's run, let's go. Okay, run in the raindrops, run beneath the trees. So here raindrop is a new word. Okay, and neath, beneath, it is a beneath, is a new word. Okay, so raindrop means in a rain there is a drop, right? Water drop is there, that we call it as a raindrop. While raining is there, those rain is a little drop, water drops, right? So that we call it as a raindrops. Beneath means something under, little lower level, that we call it as a beneath the trees. So beneath the trees means below, little below the tree, you see here. So this is a tree, so beneath the tree, right? These children are, see, beneath the tree they are playing or running, so that is beneath the tree. Run little races with each little breeze. So with each little breeze means a soft wind, we call it as a breeze. So you try to run with your friends and play with them, running game beneath the trees. Run down the hillside, run up the lane. Okay, so hillside also a new word. Hillside means sloping. Hill is there, the sloping path of a hill, we call it as a hillside. Okay, I can draw it here. See, suppose this is a hill. Okay, so what is this? This is a sloping side, right? So this is a sloping side. If you are not able to see it, let me draw it here. See, suppose this is a hill. Okay, one mountain type hill. So this is the side of a hill. or this side of a hill, right, which are in a slope. They are not straight, they are in a slope, that we call it as a hillside. Okay. Run up the lane means one path. Run up the lane, run through the meadow, then run back again. Meadow means one grass is one farm land is there, which is a grass. In that land we call it as a meadow. In that also you run, and again you try to run, again you run and be merry all the day, run to the country away away. So you run here, merry also the new word. Okay. So run and be a merry, one joyful, although the day. In the day also you run through to the country. In the country also you run, one country to second country you move, right? You are flying, right? So run that way, away, away. Far, far you run, like that way. So this poem is written by Mary Daunt. Who wrote this poem? Mary Daunt. This is very important. Who wrote poem? We should remember that one. Mary Daunt wrote this poem. Okay. So in the poem, what says we should run? We should, if we run, what happens? Our physics, our body, our physics means our body will be healthy, right? Our body will be healthy, and also we should run, or we should dream, make our dream work, right? Like if you run, it means you are working hard and you are moving other cities for a graduation or your job. What you are doing, you are growing yourself, right? You are making your position good. That way we should run, we should always be active. That's what this poem says. We should always be active, or we should always run, right? So let me show you the new words meaning. Here our unit 3 run. New words: raindrop, right? A single drop of a rain. Neath, beneath, this is a neath. We can write it as a beneath. At a lower level, extending or directly underneath means below the tree, right? In our poem, we are beneath the tree. So it means we are the tree is there. We are in the lower portion of the tree, right? Below the tree. So at a lower level or extending or directly underneath. Breeze means a gentle wind, a slow, good wind. We call it as a breeze. Hillside means the sloping side of a hill. That meadow means a piece of a grassland. One grassland is that we call it as a meadow. Merry means cheerful and lively, joyful. I told you, right? So I have already explained in the poem. While explaining poem, I have already explained these words, but again I have explained it here. So in a poem, what we learn: away from the city and into the sun, run, run, out to the country also, run in a raindrop, run in a tree, right? Run in the raindrop, run beneath the trees, run little races. With friends, you can play a race game and run. And hillside also, run down to the hillside from top of the hill. You can go down with run, and run up the lane, and through the meadow also. Also, you can run and be merry. So you run and enjoy that moments all the day, right? So that is the meaning of the poem. And new words also we have seen. If you don't understand any other words, you can ask me. Okay. So here one image is given. See, the children are running, they are playing with beneath the tree, and they are enjoying those, right? This moment they are, see, they are joyful, they are merry, right? So that way you should enjoy the run. Okay. Okay. So let's see, the reading is fun. What we are going to see? Reading is fun. What does the poem tell us to do? So in a poem, what it says to us? It says to us that to run, right? What it says to us? says us to run, right? Run throughout the day away from the city and toward the countryside, right? Write about the place where the poet wants us to run. That poet wants us to run toward the countryside, under the tree, down the hillside, up the street to the meadow. See, if you know the poem, you can easily give the answer, right? So, let me show you the correct answer here. Yes, you see here. What does the poem tell us to do? The poet tell us to run throughout the day. In poem, we already discussed the day. A poet is telling us to run throughout the day, away from the city towards the countryside. In our countryside, we should run away from the city, and every throughout the day, it is asking to run. Write about the places where the poet wants us to run. So in the poem, where poet want us to run. So the poet want us to run towards the countryside, under the trees, down the hillside, up the street, through the meadow. Right? If you understood the poem, you can see here. I will show you. Yes, you see, run down the hillside, poet asks, then through the meadow, right? Then towards the countryside. So that way, our poet asks us to run through these places, under the tree, right, beneath the tree. So we have given this reading fun answer, that what does the poet tell us to do, and write about the place where the poet wants us to run. So we have given both answer here. Let's go to the talk. So do you like to play and run? About why? So if you like, you can give answer yes and why. If you don't like, give answer no and why don't you like. So both you need to give, but I will give my answer. Okay. Run is a very good exercise. Name any three games that you play in which you have to run. So running is a very good exercise. Okay, I told you, for our healthy body it is good for us. So we need to give three game names which requires running. And when you run fast, third one is, when you run fast, what do you feel is happening to your body? So when you are running fast, how you feel in your body, that also we need to write. Okay, so let me show you the answer of it. Let's talk. Yeah, the first one is what it is, that do you like to play and run about why. So we can say yes, everyone likes running, right? So yes, I like to play and run about because both this activity makes me happy and healthy, right? So running makes us healthy and happy. So that's why yes, I like to play run about because both these activities make me happy and healthy. Next, running is a very good exercise. Name any three games that you play in which you have to run. So here what you need to do, that you need to answer games which requires running. So football, cricket, kabaddi, race, all of this. In a football you need to run for a ball, right? A goal. To make a goal you need to run with a ball. In cricket also you need to do fielding, so or you need to take a run, you need to run. In kabaddi also you are going in your opposite team side and you are touching, right? If you know the kabaddi game, that also running is equal. Race is mainly for running only. In a running race, what happens? People run, right? So these are the three games is written. You can write fourth one also, football, like that way. Okay, other game also you can write there is no problem at all. Third one is, when you run fast, what do you feel is happening to your body? When you are running, what feels? Your heart rate will be high, right? And you will be warm, your body will be warm, correct? So when I run fast, I feel that my heartbeat is increases and the whole body gets warm up. So our whole body will be warm, it will get warm up. And what happens that your heartbeat also will increases. That is happening when you run fast, right? So let's see the next exercise. Say loud. So we need to read this word, we need to practice the pronunciation. First one is beneath, breathe, meet, fear, each, meadow. First one is beneath, breeze, meet, fear, each, and meadow. So try to practice this word with your pronunciation practice. Okay. So here in the next exercise, let's spell. That means we need to fill in the blanks given and we need to give the answer of the correct spelling. Okay. Double E and EA we need to put. To fill to complete this spelling, what we need to do, either we need to use double E or EA, any one we need to use to complete this exercise. So TR double E, the blank space is there and S is there. So what can be the answer? Trees, right? You remember trees. Here please you can see EA, right? PLEASE. So please. Then tease, TEAAC. Then TEECH, that is a teach. Sleep spelling is SLEEP. So SLEEP. Beep. Beep also, what is the spelling? BEEP. So BEEP. Double E we will put and correct answer is a beep. Feet. Feet will be FEET. Meat or mat. Right? Meat also you can write or mat also you can write. So MEAT or MEET also you can write meat or mat also you can say MEAT. So that way you can give answer. Let me show you the answer of it here. Yes, you see, trees, please, tease, teach, right? Sleep, beep, feet, meat. You can see double E and EA we have used and we have filled in the blanks correctly. If you know the spelling words, you can easily give this answer. It is not difficult at all. They are very easy. You should just remember the spelling of the given blank space and you can give the correct answer. Okay. So now what next says, not next exercise, that now add more words with double E and EA. Now we need to write more words double E which is containing double E and EA. So we need to write those words. Okay. So let me show you the answer for it. I have wrote few words. This keep, jeep, peep, beep, peak, seed, feed, sick. Right? And for EA, rip, lip, fear, near, tear, tick, pick, peer. You see? Near, tear, peer, peak, take, fear, rip, lip. And for double E, keep, jeep, peep, beep, pick, seed, seed, feed, sick. So in this exercise, you see, I have wrote the new word. If you have other words in your mind, if you are thinking about other words, you can write it here. Okay. It is not necessary that you need to write this whatever I given. Okay. You can write your words also if you found others. Okay. Okay. Let's see the next exercise of it. Say the words aloud one by one. Follow the instruction and move your body accordingly. Okay. We should read these words, and this is the actually practice we can do in a class, but I will just explain. Shoulder means our hand is there, in that shoulder is there, right? Top portion is a hand, shoulder, which is joined to our body. So that shoulder, move them up and down. So you can move up down shoulder. And your feet is there, walk forward and walk backward, move forward and move backward with your feet. Then run fast and slow. You can run fastly or slowly. Hands, you move them left right. So when you are running, what happens? You are moving your hand left left right, right? So this practice you do. Okay, I cannot we cannot do in class here, virtual class. We can do in our class if we are there. Now jump, hop, march, tiptoe. Now what we need to do? We need to jump, we need to hop, we need to march, means running, and tiptoe. Tiptoe means we need to move left right. So what is exactly movement we will do? Like this way. We need to do with ourselves. We need to do with our body, right? So you need to do this exercise. Okay. So let's move for the next. That is, let's answer the question by looking at the picture on the opposite page. Okay, so here you see there are so many pictures are given. Okay, what is the Mohan is practicing in picture 4? So here in picture 4, what Mohan is doing? Something is doing, right? So that we need to give answer. But one is done for us. What is happening in a picture 5? If you see the picture 5, but someone is diving, right? For swimming, for diving, this is, we call it as a diving, right? Where it is diving? Into the water, swimming pool, right? So the answer is given that the girl is diving into the water. So we need to see those image and we need to write the answer. So what is Mohan practicing in picture 4? So in a picture 4, the Mohan is doing long jump, right? So he is practicing high jump. Sorry, not long jump. It is a height. It is height jump image, right? So it is doing. He is doing high jump. So he is practicing high jump. What are Anil and his friend pulling in picture 3? So you see this picture 3. What Anil and his friend is doing? That they are pulling a rope. So if we are talking in a plural form, so many friends, so we will call it as a they. And what they are doing? They are pulling the rope, right? Pulling a rope. Where are the boat racing in picture 2? So in the picture 2, this picture we are talking, where they are, where they are doing this? So where they are doing race? That they are racing in a river, right? Boat, what they are doing? They are racing in a river because two teams are there. They are moving fastly. So they are racing in the river, correct? Let's see the fourth one. What are the boys doing in picture 1? So in picture 1, some boys are there. What they are doing? So if you see this picture, what they are they are running, right? So what is the possibility that they are doing race? So they are running race. And the last one is, what are the girls doing in picture 6? So here in a picture 6, what are the girls doing? They are doing swimming. You can see, yes, they are doing swimming. So let me show you they are doing swimming. We can write that as a answer. So let me show you all of this answer. You can write, okay, the girl is diving into the water. That is already done. What is Mohan practicing in picture 4? So what will be the answer? That he is practicing high jump. If you remember the image, you can give answer. Let me show you here also. We will keep image here. You see, he is doing high jump, right? Second one, what are Anil and his friends pulling in picture 3? So if you notice the picture 3, what they are pulling a rope, right? So correct answer will be they are pulling a rope, correct. Third one is, where are the bots racing in picture 2? If you see the picture 2, so this bot are doing, right? So where they are doing? They are racing in a river. So the correct answer is they are racing in a river. What are the boys doing in picture 1? So you see the picture 1, what are the boys doing? They are doing race, so they are running race. What are the girls doing in picture 6? So in the picture 6 you see girls are doing swimming. So the correct answer is they are swimming. Correct. So we have done our exercise here. Now make one more question for each picture. Okay, we need to create questions for each picture. Write the question in the space below each picture. Use how many, what are, where are is, where are is, how, why to make question. So we need to see, in a picture is given, right? So one first picture is given, second given, and below that there is a space. So in that we need to write the question about this picture. We need to create the question using what are, where are is, how, why, or how many. We need to use this word and we need to create the question. So let me show you the solution. In the first picture, what can you make? That how many boys are running in the race, right? What are the boys are doing in the second picture? You can see. In third picture you can see why are the boys pulling the rope. In third, what is the Mohan doing? In fifth also you can ask, what you can ask in a fifth, think of it, that what is girl doing. And for sixth one, how many girls are swimming, right? So that way you can create a question. So let me show you the solution of it. Let's see, first one is a running. Okay, so race is there, so how many boys are running the race? That can be the question. And second, what are the boys doing in the picture, or how many team are there in for race, boat race? You can write how many team are there for boat race. That way also you can make a question. Here I wrote what are the boys doing. Third one is two. Third one, here image is not clear, you can see here. Third one is this one. So six boys are pulling, right, the rope. So what can be the, why are the boys pulling the rope? We can make a question, why are these boys pulling the rope? And fourth one, what is Mohan doing? Mohan doing long jump, right? So what is Mohan doing? That way we can make a question. And the fifth one is that girl is diving, right? So what is girl, what is the girl doing? And how many, and the sixth one is how many girls are swimming. So this way you can make a question. If you get other idea about to make this question, you can try to do that also. Okay, okay, that is not at all difficult. Where are girls are swimming? That also you can, in a swimming pool, right? So where are these girls are swimming? Question 6 you can make that way also. So how many girls are swimming? I have made that. Where are also you can use that. Where are the girls swimming? That way also you can make a question. So here these are the possibilities. You can make your question whichever you can prefer. So here we have finished our exercise. In next class we will do Nazruddin aim. So here what we do now, we will revise the today's spelling words we will do next. The last thing we will do, that is spelling words. So I will pronounce it, I will speak this word one and then I will give the explanation of it. Okay, so first one is chance. What is pronunciation? Is a chance, and the meaning is a possibility of something happening. So there are, see, in our class if I'll say there is a chance that one student will be, one dull student can be a topper, right? So there are chances are there, there is matlab possibility are there. We cannot we are not sure about that this thing will happen. There are possibilities, that we call it as a chance. So a possibility of something happening, that is a chance. Second one is a charge. So charge means entrust with a task as a duty or responsibility. So I can say I am giving a charge to a monitor of the class, right? So what I gave a charge to monitor charge, I gave one boy, right? So I gave one task to monitor the class, that student. Suppose that Raju is the monitor of our class. What I gave a task to monitor the class to the Raju, right? So he has a responsibility to monitor the class, so I gave one duty to him. So he is having a charge of as a monitor, right? So entrust with a task as a duty or responsibility. Third one is a cheer. So while if you are watching the cricket match, what you do when Dhoni is hitting sixer, what you will do, you will enjoy that, right? You will say loudly, that means you are cheering. So a shout for joy in a praise, or give a support to, like Dhoni. I already gave you example, Dhoni hit a six. So what you are giving support to Dhoni, right? Or you are praising the Dhoni. So that means shout for a joy in a praise or give a support to. That is the meaning of a cheer. Then next is a chicken. Chicken means, you know the meaning of it. A domestic fowl kept for its eggs or meat. So it is a domestic fowl is there, which gives eggs and meat, right? That we call it as a chicken. Chief means a leader, chief of the school, right? Principal, right? So principal is our chief of the school, so a leader or ruler of a people or clan, okay? That we call it as a chief. Then choice. There are so many options are there, what you need to select anyone, so you have a choice, right? You have so many options, we call it as a choice. An act of choosing between two or more possibility, that is we call it as a choice. Suppose in our exam questions are there, okay, question 1, and it has a 4 option. What you have a choice to see, you have a options 1 to select out of 4, that we call it as a choice, right? So we call it as a choice. Now choose, okay. Choose means pick out as being the best or most appropriate of two or more alternatives. Like, what is meaning that in our question there are 4 options, so the correct one, what you will do, you will select, right? Appropriate you will select, so you have choose the correct answer, right? So choose means picking out of the being, picking out as being the best of the most appropriate of two or more alternates. The most correct answer you are selecting, that we call it as a choose. Correct. Let's see the next one. That is sure. Right? Sure. Sure means a routine task. You have a routine task means you are doing you are coming daily school, right? So that is your routine. Monday to Saturday, that is your routine with particular time, so that is we call it as a chore. Choose, chose, okay. The pronunciation is chose. So to make a selection, so you are choosing something, that we call it as a chose. So you are making one selection in question, you are making one selection of option, that you chose that option. So that is the meaning of chose means to make a selection. And the last one is a circle. Circle means, I will show you the demographic way. See, suppose this is the circle. Yeah, right. In a maths, you are doing this circle. So in a circle, suppose this point to this center point is there here. Okay, center point is there, right? I am assuming the center point is not exactly there. Okay, so let me give a thickness of it. Yes, you see, easily identified, right? So a closed plane curve. So this is a one curve. Okay, closed curve. Okay, I will make outline as a thick and red color. You see, red color is there, that we call it as a curve. The red color is given, that we call it as a closed plane curve. So this is a closed curve, and every point of which equidistant from fixed point. So this is the center point. From this point I have selected, from that point every point of this circle, this curve, outer red curve, every point has the same distance. Equidistance means the same distance from the fixed point, that is the center point. It has the same distance within the curve, that we call it as a circle. So you know the already, but I am just giving the definition. This we call it as a circle, right? This we call it as a circle. Okay, so that is the meaning of circle. So here we have finished our exercise and spelling word also. So in a homework, what you student need to do, you need to write the exercise in your notebook as well as in a textbook. I request you all students to maintain your notebook properly. Okay, maintain your notebook properly. You should maintain it and write down these spelling words in notebook once and 10 times in your rough book. Okay, 10 times in your, sorry, 5 times, my bad, 5 times you need to write in your notebook. Remember these spelling words. In every lecture we discuss all the spelling words, you should remember. Okay, I will upload a homework in our portal also. Thank you.